Hello everyone and welcome to Conan Exiles Enhanced. This is the live stream for May 27th. Welcome. Great to have you. Hope your week is going well. Hope to have a little bit of fun tonight. We're gonna chill, play some Conan Exiles Enhanced, continue my single player journey. And let me just set one message into the chat. Just a little disclaimer here, as I am still working through some minor issues with internet connectivity. Last time the stream went very well. I did not see any major glitches due to a restricted bandwidth or connectivity problems. And so I hope tonight's stream will go just as well, but just in case, I wanted to put that little disclaimer there in the chat. So, last time I took a little trip up to the volcano and realized that Duneman's armor was not going to be good enough. And so I did a few things off stream yesterday. One thing I did was to kind of rebuild the base a little bit, extend it out. And in a previous stream I had talked about extending this out and making more room for the workbenches as they get bigger due to, you know, the Garrison Blacksmith's bench or the Garrison Armorer's bench. They're just bigger than the other benches. And so you need more space as you get access to the better workstations. And so I did exactly as what I was planning to do, which was to extend the base out by about 4 blocks forward to the front and then adding an entrance on either side. Then adjusting things as needed. And I even had to move the top floor over by 2 blocks, which was a bit of a pain because all of this furniture is really delicate in terms of its placement and just very time consuming to pick all these things up and then put them down again in kind of the same configuration that they had before. So what I would recommend is if you're building a base, try to plan a little bit better than what I did and think more long term. Maybe set your floor plan in kind of in stone, so to speak, before you put down any major furniture or decorations, because all these little things really can be a pain to move around. But now there is a little more space around the perimeter on the top, and so there is a little more room for expansion should I need it out there. And for example, one thing that I could do just right now, just to show that it can be adjusted, is I will move this dyer's bench to this top floor. Put it right over here, just to show that one of the reasons why I rearranged the base was to make enough room for all the workbenches, and then this dyer's bench is definitely one of the things I didn't really want to leave on the ground out there. So that placement is good enough, and I may or may not use the dyer's bench at some point. We'll see. So Duneman's armor wasn't sufficient enough. One of the other things that I did yesterday was I went out looking for star metal and found some star metal ore. Then of course, in order to make the star metal bars, you need to combine it with the brimstone and black ice, which I did. and crafted some bars. So hopefully I have enough star metal to give Duneman some better armor, and we'll see if we can't make another attempt at the volcano today, and maybe even might be able to complete Freya's quest. So, Duneman is at level 20, he's maxed out. He received, for his final perk, he received Deadeye, which is a -3 to strength and a +5 to agility, so that's great for him because he primarily gets all of his damage from agility. So he's going to be in about as good a shape as he can be for the volcano. Just need to get him some better armor. And I did last time get access to the perfected armors. So currently I'm only able to make the mediums, but he's going to need the heavies. And that's going to require some hardened steel and some steel reinforcements. So I don't have the steel reinforcements, and it looks like I'm going to need 20 of those. So we'll make 20 of those. Let's see. The most efficient way to do it is going to be with this recipe, which combines the iron reinforcement and the steel fire. So let's make 20 steel fire. If you play Conan Exiles in single player, I highly recommend that you increase the crafting speed. It makes the game a lot more fun. It's kind of a pain to have to wait around for crafting things. Check out the description of my live stream, and you'll see what I use for my settings for single player. In terms of single player, a lot of this crafting and harvesting can be a bit of a drag, so I really recommend to change those settings to make it more fun. Those are almost ready. So let's try to get the perfected armor going here. We're going to need one each of these. And what am I missing on the last one? A perfected heavy pad. Now, let's see. Where do I get perfected heavy? Is it not there? I might not have the recipe yet. Yes, so perfected heavy padding requires level 60. I am almost there, not very far away. And I can also get some of that perfected heavy padding from some of the monsters around the unnamed city. There's a benefit of getting fragments of, let's see, what are they called? Knowledge fragments? What are these things called? Fragment of power. And there's a benefit of getting those from the bosses in the unnamed city. So maybe we'll run over there and get some of those. Destroy some of those bosses. And get some perfected heavy pads. So we will make 4 of these. And looks like we're gonna need some more thick leather and twine for that. And on the thick leather, I am missing thick hide, but I do still have a little bit more thick hide here. So maybe I'll use half of that to make some thick hide. Maybe I'll make a couple of bedrolls. So I'll eventually need that thick leather. I'll make some more twine. Right now I've only got these 4 perfected armor pieces for Dunaman, and eventually I'll be able to make the 5th when I get that other heavy pad. So let's... And looks like I still need the lower part, but he's in pretty good shape for the unnamed city. So we'll just maybe hang on to those in case I get another Thrall. Throw those in there for now. And let's see if I have enough. I'm also going to need perfected heavy pad to finish making the Redeemed Legion armors. I do have one. I made one for her last time, which I've used an illusion on. Just because I think she looks better without the helmet. So, we'll be able to finish making the rest of the heavy armor, Redeemed Legion armor, if I can get some more heavy pads. I've definitely got plenty of star metal bars. So we'll start today with a little adventure over to the unnamed city and run around and get some of the bosses. Grab some steaks for Dunaman. We should make sure we have enough elixirs. So, elixir of grace, and need elixir of might for me. I need 2 of those. Oh, looks like I had 2. But we can always use 2 more. So we've got 2 of those. Since I am currently set up to use strength weapons, and since I don't really need the heat protection from Mistborn, I'm going to switch that out. I only need my basic shield. Not completely basic, it's a hardened steel shield. And I'd much rather save Mistborn only for when I need to go to the volcano. So, there we go. Now, we will get these buffs going. So I'm gonna need one of these and one of these, and Dunaman's going to need one of those and an elixir of grace. But I'll keep a few of these in my inventory in case we need them again. Unfortunately, we're still getting a glitch once in a while where thralls can kind of disappear. And in that case, I have to quit to the menu and come back in. So I'm going to take these with me in case that happens in the unnamed city. Got my sandstorm mask, got the artisan's pants in case I need more carry capacity. I'm doing pretty good already with these Silent Legion medium boots, but just in case I need more carry capacity for more armor pad or weapons or who knows, then I've got all of that. That looks good. Duneman needs some arrows. Let's see if I have any. So there's some steel, there's some iron head. What can we make? Hate for these things to go to waste. So why don't I just make a stack of iron if I have the recipe? This is a steel, and it looks like I don't have the recipe for the iron. So I'll just finish out my stack for steel arrows. And that's going to need 9. So, looks pretty good. Ooh. The horse is getting low on vines, and I do have an extra stack of hardened steel arrows here. That's good. So, it looks like today we are going to start by gathering some vines. Alright, well, let's get that out of the way. Duneman, are you going to help? You're just going to stand there.
You will never return to your death.
Luckily there's a few of these palm trees around and I can get the vines fairly easily. If I had been in a different biome, then maybe they wouldn't be so easy. I might even not necessarily need these because I typically use these with the horse only when it's leveling. And the horse is at level 20, so in terms of stats, the horse has some extra strength, defense, and health already. The best thing for the horse at this point is going to be Asura's Glory for healing. And so I can get a lot of those in the highlands, or I can grow them myself. But I think for now, this is good enough. So, let's ride over to the unnamed city and look for some perfected heavy pad. Fight a few bosses. Get some loot. And all that good stuff. Oh, hey, Johnny C. Mods or not? No, no mods. Conan Exiles Enhanced doesn't have a lot of support for mods yet. I think a lot of the mod creators are still kind of working through, you know, fixing their mods so that they will work with the new version of Conan Exiles on Unreal Engine 5. But thanks for joining and hanging out. Eventually, I would like to get some mods. There was some good mods that I liked that helped me adjust the body proportions, and so you could make your male characters look really manly, and you could make your female characters look very feminine. There was a mod, I believe it's called. It was like enhanced quality of life, something like that. Improved quality of life. It was a good one for adjusting character proportions. And then of course there was the mod for less building placement restrictions. That was a good one. There are some mods that are like for different types of building blocks. And I have done playthroughs where I've used those quite a bit, but anymore I tend not to, because it seems like you know, when they do these updates, that it doesn't always work out well with some of those custom building blocks. There are some really good ones, though, if you want to try like the Northern Timbers. There's the sandstone building set. Not sandstone, but it's called something else, but it's in the style of kind of Seppermaru. Dudeman, you can help me out or not? For when people show non-mod stream. Yeah, this is a non-mod stream. No problem, man. Thanks for hanging out. I'm fairly far in the game. I don't know if you were in for the intro, but I'm fairly far in the game. Level 59 here. Getting more towards the end game. You know, I've got a lot of the journeys finished out. I don't anymore. I don't really finish out all the journeys because some of them there's not too much of a benefit to doing them, but some of them, like the Master Armorer, does have this nice benefit of some of the best armors in the game. So I do some of them. Now let's see. In terms of running around the unnamed city, the next boss to get. I believe it's going to be through here. Gotta put him on aggressive. Yeah, so I believe if we go through here, then there's a boss. 60 yesterday. The armor from Super. Yeah, I got really lucky with the armor. I found 2 armors. I found the. Oh. Hold on. The Scout Right, and then so there's the one that makes things with better durability, and then there's the one that makes things with lighter. But I haven't found the one that I haven't found the one that makes maximum armor. Hard to talk and fight at the same time. Yeah, I got lucky on the armorers, and I also found a blacksmith. But there's still a lot of the workbenches where I don't have the named Thrall yet. Okay, so slave pits, and there should be a boss right over here. So are you on your very first playthrough of Conan Exiles, or? Have you played through a few times? Yeah, the weight reduction. I do actually like the named Thrall that gives you a weight reduction in the armors, because there's kind of a diminishing return, I think. And what I tend to look at is the amount of damage reduction versus the armor value itself. It's not an exact one-to-one relationship.
Soon my teeth will taste your throat. My claws are sharp, pup. Are yours?
Yeah, all those things are good. That's a good route. Good route to go. Yeah, as far as people kind of bailing out of Conan Exiles, I can definitely understand that. It's not a game for everybody, where they kind of keep their interest and play all the way through. It's just like any game, it has its pluses and minuses. Sword of Crom. Don't know. 78 damage. Maybe I might use that later. Obsidian. I tend not to use obsidian. It's kind of a pain to hang around the forge. I don't need this stuff. You have to hang around the forge in the volcano to be able to melt the obsidian. Time for the next boss. Should be down there, I think. This group is usually a major pain. Where did you come from? And they all came at once. He's fine. Unum is just fine. Basically the same boss as the other one. Shoot him. Missed. No. I'm limited right now with my gear. Once I complete some of these higher level dungeons, then I'll have some better weapons. Uniman, what are you doing? And my shield broke. Great. Forgot how strong the bosses were here in the Unnamed City for destroying your shields.
My claws are sharp, Pop. Are yours?
So, yeah, Legacy of the Nordheimers probably at 312 is not going to be, I don't know, pretty high. Currently a damage reduction of 74%. With that, it jumps up to only 75%, so it's kind of a diminishing return on some of the armors. But you can disassemble that for parts. And I did not bring another shield, but have enough perfected heavy pad for my needs, so I am out of here. Let's see, I hit level 60 as well, so put my final point into authority. I mean, Hanar, I don't have Hanar or Arson Broken Finger. I believe I currently have Diana Steel Shaper. Gam, and then my other one is, I think he's called Gam the Worn. Yeah, there's kind of a place somewhere there in Sepramaru where the named thralls consistently will spawn. As far as the blacksmiths and the armor smiths. There's supposed to be a place where you can get what's her name? Luba the Luscious as well in Sepramaru. So far so good on the stream. It's been looking okay, but if anybody sees any issues, please let me know. Yeah, so Gam, is it Gam or Garn? I forgot his name. Yeah, Gam the Worn and Diana Steel Shaper. Those are the two that I have as far as the armor smiths, and then I was only able to find the one blacksmith, Iria Suitface. Ideally, I want the one that does armor pen, but I'll take a tier 4 over no tier 4 anytime. Yeah, so and there's Gam, and then the cook, of course. There's that little island there where the tier 4 cook will spawn in Sepramaru. And then I also found the alchemist, Iblis of Zingara. She was somewhere over there in one of those like overlooking the city. She was standing somewhere. So, let's see, any of this? Still okay. Want to throw those in there, and try to get these armors crafted. So, what do I get from this? Well, that kind of sucks. I didn't even get star metal for that. So, Dunament should be ready now for the volcano. I just need to be ready. So we need that, and that, and that, and that. So let's see, currently at 74% damage reduction, and hopefully these things will help. So, yeah, got a whole 2% out of that. All that work for an extra 2%. Oh, this thing's full. Okay. These. Perfected stuff. Get rid of that. So now I think I can finally get the epics. Very good. Where were the shields? The shields are under weapons? Yes. There it is. Need that frame. Been waiting forever to be able to make that dang frame. And where do I make it at? Okay, armorer's bench. For some reason I was thinking it was the carpenter's bench. So we need Mistborn if we're going to the volcano. These are about the best weapons that I have, I think. Still got some strength damage left. Got some extra potions and food. I'm gonna take one extra elixir of might and an extra elixir of grace. Okay, half a stack of arrows. Switch those with those. Probably good to take another stack with me. Running out of hardened steel. Okay. Sword of Crom is what? It's a two-hander. Okay, not gonna work with the shield, so save it for later. Take an extra stack of steak. Thralls will burn through food in the volcano. Okay, I should have enough food for myself. Otherwise, some wraps, some more aloe would be good. Pure aloe, you can take that. Yeah. It's frustrating to not get the thrall that you want. Oh, these require 30 aloe each. Well, that staff is kind of annoying. That thing's kind of annoying. It's always got that talk. It always says talk, no matter how close or how far away you are. Jeez, I'm just gonna put that away. Loop from northwest Seppermaru. Interesting. Kill the non-named artisan. Go north, exiting town. Rhinos. Yeah, that get the 3 skull for the skeleton key. And so, yeah, it sounds like you've also got your base in this area too. Northwest Seppermaru. Yes, west wall. Kind of run through here to look at all the thralls, to look for the named thralls, and then you can run out and hit the rhino, and then you can come back up through the other parts of Seppermaru. Yeah, it's good. Okay, what was I doing? Five of these. I really need the transportory stones. Let's see if I craft. Do the next upgrade for the tome. What do I get? Mirror mark and invisibility self and conceal corruption. So I don't know. Eventually, I'm going to get to the point where I have to sacrifice people. There's some issues on YouTube with the sacrifice. You built around the lake? Yeah. It's I've seen people build here next to the lake, and I've seen them build up there on that little plateau. I have a slight preference to build next to the lake because then it's easier access to the fish traps. In case you want, in case you have like archers and you want to feed fish to the archers to improve their agility rating. Typically, I just go with feeding them the steaks so that they'll improve in vitality. But I did a playthrough where I really focused on the purge, and I wanted to actually complete a level 10 purge. And I had, I don't know, something like 20 thralls, 20 archer thralls standing around on a second level. And I basically needed a ton of that fish to bump up the agility rating in all those thralls. Different name when you get there, archer. Yeah. I've seen a couple of named archers spawn around Seppermru. Duneman's my favorite. I don't know if you're familiar with Duneman, but you typically can find Duneman hanging out right around in this area, which would be F8-ish? No, excuse me. D8 and E8, right around in there. Yep. And currently working on trying to get Freya right now because as far as archers go for followers, they can be a bit of a pain. They tend not to, they tend not to engage as much. There is, even though you can look at the stats, and the stats might tell you that they have a high agility rating, there's some kind of, in Conan Exiles, there's some kind of a hidden multiplier for either melee or ranged damage, and that's like, there's a spreadsheet somewhere on the internet you can look up, and it'll tell you what the damage multipliers are. A7. Okay, what's K7? Okay. K7? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen that. Like, there's I think there's some tigers or leopards or something around here. I've seen that. It's kind of a cozy little place. My favorite alternate for a base is like right over here next to the breach. It's kind of scenic. It avoids the sandstorm. There's like this special part of the highlands that avoids the sandstorm. So you only get a little bit of thunderstorms once in a while. But I like thunderstorms, so that's okay. Okay, food, arrows, weapons, aloe, extra food, buff still running, bedrolls, explosive arrows just in case I see meteors, tools, mask. Things are pretty much good to go. Pretty much good to go. Just want to make sure I have my spawn point here. Okay, to the volcano. Let's see, cartographer. Find the volcano. I almost wonder if I have to... It didn't trigger the last time that I went to the volcano, and I think I have to cross at certain points in order to trigger that. Otherwise, I need to do the Well of Skelos and continue Freya's quest to get her. So, cold rating is what? 63, but I'm in shelter, so that doesn't count. Cold rating is 30. With the shield, heat rating is 50. That's about as good as it gets. Time for a little ride. Take a little break from combat. Enjoy the scenery. So I like to do a little illustration for fun. If you're watching the stream, if you're out there, consider subscribing, hitting the like. And I'll hopefully have some new illustrations soon. My illustrations typically, I do some generative AI stuff as well as some, I start out with sketches on paper and then work with the generative AI and see how it can color and whatnot. Hopefully I'll have some more illustrations inspired by Conan Exiles soon. Lower right part of case 7 is a temple. Oh yes, so and those are good places for the purge. And there's actually, as soon as I get clear of the attackers here, I'll mention one other place. So this right here, it's called the Tradeway. This is where I built my purge base that I was able to pass the level 10 purge. Level 10 purge, I'm sure as you know, has the star caller. And so if you don't have like some indestructible thing over the top of your base, then you're gonna get hammered by the meteors. Dudeman didn't disappear for once. So we're gonna see if we can go over the top of Dragon's Mouth and trigger that journey step. You know, there's like an entrance into the volcano up here somewhere. Roadkill. That sounded like a meteor. No, that's not the meteor. That's the ghost. That's the ghost animation down here. That's nothing significant. Like there's a ghost animation that shows a catapult or something. But I don't think there's... I never found any kind of a treasure or loot around there. Now, I just need to find that little path. Should be over here, I think. Goes over the top of Dragon's Mouth. Yeah. There it is. Wait. Wait, where is it? Did I lose it? Oh, I see it. Come on, horse. Duneman's still here? Amazing. Amazing. He hasn't disappeared yet. There it is. There it is. Cartographer complete. I believe that's recipe for Valeria's sword katana. Come on, horse. You can do it. Well, maybe not. I'm gonna try to run along the side here. Hopefully I won't burn in the lava. I don't think there's any enemies on this side. That? Oh, yep. I think that's what I want. No, not gonna stop. Things to do. I think... Would it be better to be on the other side? Uh-oh. Coins. Take that. Don't need the golden lotus. I have enough. Get to... Is there another way? I need to go back. Yes. Shoot, I gotta go back. All right. I'm not gonna risk that jump with the horse. Yeah, this is where Dragon's Mouth should come out into the volcano, I think. Go around this way. Oh, come on. Still lost. Oh no. Okay. Where is... It should be... It's not here. It's probably further over. So I totally took a wrong turn. There it is. The climbing is a bit janky in this game. Where's my horse? Okay. Lava effects are new. Okay, there is spawn point bedroll from last time. Hope that this goes better this time. All four? I don't like this. Come on. Oof. Okay, one down. Am I stuck? It's gonna... Funcom? Funcom, we need to have a talk. Totally stuck. Totally stuck right here. Jeez. What's his deal? Still got Funcom, still got a few things to work out. So these, I think these are made of, these Serpent Man weapons are made of obsidian. They're not very durable. Okay, so let's take a little break here and let Duneman heal. Even with some of the best armor in the game, he is not doing so great. Where is Duneman? Did he disappear on me? Son of a gun. Should be right here. See his icon. I really don't want to pull. I'm going to have to go back out and back in. Don't really want to do this. All right. And there was Duneman.
Someone's coming. No closer.
Okay, did I get my horse? I got Duneman. Got my horse. Jeez. Let's see if we can not pull too many of them. How did he lose so much health? Like, seriously. He fought against only one of those devotees. Duneman, we're gonna have to talk about your performance. You're gonna have to up your game a little bit here. Yeah, this might not go very well once I get to the forge. Well, we'll see. You might be getting replaced pretty soon by Freya. Probably have to kill these guys, otherwise they're gonna follow me. Oh, there is that. There's that glitch. There's that glitch. It gets messed up on the fatality. It doesn't do the fatality animation for whatever reason. And you turn invulnerable. So when that happens, you have to, I think, jump. Or go to the menu. He is getting hammered. Absolutely hammered. Okay, hopefully he'll heal up as we run down. And there's Freya. Don't see... Okay, nobody's there yet. I gotta wait for this voice to stop before I talk to Freya. Are you done? Are you done talking? Okay.
I'm ready to be rid of this curse. Shall we begin?
Well, it's about time.
Stay by my side, friend. This is a dark curse, and breaking it will not be easy.
Don't die. Oh. Stay by your side, right? She's gonna stay by my side. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are they coming? They are. Another one? She's doing pretty good. Ooh. Wait, what is this? A blood sac. I don't remember what those are for. Yeah, these are actually... I will take these things.
They couldn't beat me, but they tried. Such darkness. All the gloomy nightmares of my life made manifest.
You beat them.
We beat them all, friend. When the darkness came, you were at my back. I am ever grateful.
And now the curse is broken, right?
Yes. I feel it lifted from me. A poison drawn from my ailing soul. I feel weak as a newborn, but my strength will return with rest.
Are you ready to get your hubby back?
No, not yet.
No?
Breaking the curse.
What? What? She didn't even finish talking. She just ran off. What's the deal? Jeez. What I can't get in the chest. Alright. Fine. We're gonna go try to complete the Well of Skelos. Where is it? Adventurer? No. Ooh, I haven't done that yet. Okay. Dungeon Delver. So the boss in here, I think, is this way. Are you gonna shoot? Almost seems like they have
My
heavy
claws are
armor.
sharp.
I don't know. Duneman's relieving himself in the corner. Very nice. Good job. Let's see. I'll dump this stuff in the horse. Still has lots of arrows, still has some food. Let's go. Let's go. I don't think I have to defeat that thing to pass through the dungeon. Maybe I can just sneak through here. Knock down serpent men. What do we got? I don't want to do the golems yet. Not yet. Hope I brought enough water. Another single skull. He's looking good. Getting near the end of this though. Let's make sure that he's got enough arrows. Wait. Get the strong potions, and I did not bring poison with me. Okay, bummer. I don't think it matters for these final enemies, though. I don't think you need poison, really. Stupid snake. Whoa, whoa.
Never return to your death.
It actually died in the lava? That's a first. I haven't seen that before. Come on, Dunaman. What are you doing? What are you doing? Running in place. Can I get there from here? That is the question. And that's why I put all my points into grit. Go. Yes. No skeleton keys, but at least I'll be able to complete the journey. Treasure? Yes, please. This bug is still in the game. There's a bug where they won't follow you through this door. Or yeah, there they are. Like they're stuck right there. So I guess that means that I have to be far enough away. Shield's okay, so let's see. It's not over there. Can I sneak? No.
Return to your den.
Dead. Okay, good. Hopefully not too much farther. Is it? Where is the end in here? Wasn't over there. Must be this way. This. Ooh. Gold. Dragonfire powder. Potent compost. Hardened leather. And Pads are a bit heavy. Don't know that I want them. Did. Should be... yeah, this should be the end. Yes, I want the trapezohedron. That is exactly why I'm here.
But if you remember the terms of our agreement, until I found my true master, the last remnant of the serpent man.
Why is the staff talking? I don't even have the staff, but I can hear it talking.
He unleashed the I whispered to the Archivist, and he activated the curse wall, trapping the humans forever. Cursed race must pay for the crimes of the King Cole of Atlantis. You will be cleansed.
Cleanse them. Yes. More? I wonder if that's the last wave, because they came from the throne. Need a key. Didn't bring a key. I actually have played the game before. I should know better than to forget a key. So why is the journey not complete? I've not done any of this yet. You're not this far in the game yet, yeah. But it's been a while since I played Conan, so I forgot some of the quirks of this part of the journeys. Like, I think there's supposed to be a guy here. After you defeat everything, he's supposed to be in this throne, and then he falls over and dies. But I've also seen in playthroughs where he doesn't appear, and that's some kind of a bug. So I'm assuming that I got the bug this time. Make sure that there's nothing else that I want. I got enough of this stuff. The loot chests. I could kick myself for forgetting. But, oh well. There's better weapons in the other dungeons. I just, might have to use the cheat code to pass the journey later. I think that's fair. If the game bugs or glitches out on you, then I think it's okay to use a cheat code to advance the journey, or to get something that the bug caused. So let's get out of here. Can I ride my horse? No. Yeah, I have glutton for punishment, so this fall should be okay. Ah, the forge. Go. Get out of here as fast as I can. Teleport. Teleport to me. Oops. Where you at? Get your butt over here. Are you gonna be stuck now? Oh, for crying out loud. No way. No freaking way. No freaking way. So the game has glitched out on me. But maybe if I go through... If I go through this door, it might teleport. So he's there. Somehow. He's kind of with me, but not with me. Alright, so we're going to try this. We're going to try to quit to the title screen and then come back in. And there he is. Problem solved. Where's the horse? Where's the horse? Seriously? Did I lose the horse? What the heck? Where is he? Is he stuck in the cave? Major bugs today. Major bugs. I mean, this is probably one of the reasons why the game is a little less popular. Funcom still hasn't fixed all these things, and it's kind of a shame because there's really a lot to love about the game. So I didn't tell the horse to follow me. That's what happened. Okay. My bad. Well, it's pretty much just a matter of riding back to the base. And then I'll be wrapping up soon, but I'd like to say thanks for watching, everybody. I will be wrapping up soon, just riding back. Put away all the loot. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Should be set up well for next time with Freya. I think there's only 1 or 2 parts left in her quest. Then I should be able to use her as a Thrall, and then probably just finish out some of the journeys over here in the Exiled Lands, and then begin a playthrough on Sipta. Let's see. Let's go this way. Johnny C, if you're still around, thanks for hanging out. It does help to make the game time pass by, and it makes things more fun when there's somebody in the chat. Grab some brimstone while I'm here. Okay. What I got. Bars and chemical base, brimstone, maps, dragon powder. Coins and dust. Treasure. Okay, so let's go here. See, yeah, I'll put it over here. Today's loot is a golden harp. And that'll do it for today. Thanks everybody for watching, hanging out, and I'll be streaming next on Friday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. Have a good one. Take care.